Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we are going to be looking at the Schmuck Squad's Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood Abridged Episode 1. Now, I am in a unique position where, while I have seen Fullmetal Alchemist, the TV show, I haven't seen Brotherhood. I meant to, and then I didn't. No excuse. This is just my own failure. Need to fix that. Yeah. On the other hand, I have seen some of the other abridges people have done for Fullmetal Alchemist series. Specifically, parts of Null Metal Alchemist, which is actually pretty hard to find nowadays because YouTube has hidden the hell out of it. And I'll be honest, I don't doubt it because, oh my god, that thing was literally insanity incarnate. If you don't understand what I mean, they took all of the crazy levels of edits and the ridiculousness of it and decided, you know what? Fuck it, we're just gonna see what sticks. A lot of it didn't, but some of it did, and it was hilarious. And insane. Like, you feel like you are losing parts of your mind. Not sanity, I mean literal parts of your mind are evaporating out of your brain, and you can feel it trying to worm your way through your skull. You're like, oh my god, I love you so hard. It feels like my brain's expanding. Oh, wait, it actually came out. Yeah, it's that kind of show. Yeah. Is Schmuck Squad going to take their version of Fullmetal Alchemist Abridged that way? I have literally no idea. They've gone a lot of different ways. Serious, funny, dramatic, lighthearted. Whatever the hell Goblin Slayer is, which I'm going with accurate, but also not. Little both of there. So we're just going to jump right in and see where they go with this one. Probably funny because it's Schmuck Squad. They always do good stuff. Everyone on the team is incredibly talented, and I'm definitely not just buttering them up because I'm really glad this is out, and I might be incredibly excited about it because I really am missing anything on Fullmetal Alchemist, and I might be geeking out right now. But if that was the case, I would definitely not point it out, so it's definitely not the case. Yep. So let's get started. You guys know the deal. There's a link below to the original video. Make sure to hit it up. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on this channel as well. Let's get started.
Edward? Alphonse?
That looks weird.
What are you two doing?
Anime magic.
Did they just say anime magic? Oh god, they're going full on Null Metal Alchemist. They're doing the magic joke. Oh, also, starring My Toaster is Moist. Yeah, Coffin Jockey, Dairy Barrels, VA. But seriously, someone chose the name My Toaster. Why can't I say Toaster? Toast. Note to future me, edit out the fact that apparently I'm unable to say the word toast. Fuck! That word. Apparently I'm unable to say that word. And no Metal Alchemist confirmed.
And a little bit of Satanism, it's fine.
Check this out.
What? Oh no.
What a wonderful
Did they just use the floor for
bird.
that? Oh.
Excuse you?
What?
This is a South American, brown-winged, mustachioed puff bird.
Oh my god,
You
they're
will
that
refer to
kind
it
of
as
asshole.
such.
You're ruining my youthful curiosity. Oh my gosh.
I'm taking you to court with my lawyer. Dad? I don't know what he does beyond disappoint me.
Oh.
Believe you've learned all
That
of
was the
this
first
so
time
quickly.
Mom saw us using alchemy. She was pretty excited.
And she's
to see
just
us
blowing
doing
past the fact
alchemy
that they're
and not
unredeemable
drugs, so
assholes
she
right off the
encouraged us
bat.
to keep learning. Al and I would read our dad's books, learning as much as we could. Life was pretty good. Till our dad bailed
Yep.
and our mom died.
Yep. Oh,
So after
1904.
all that,
Just
we
noticed
pursued alchemy further. Because honestly, what else could we lose at that point? We found a teacher who taught us pretty much everything she knew.
Okay. Really, Schmuck Squad? You put in the what do we have left to lose? I cannot speak today. Lose line. You're just dropping that in there because we know what's about to happen. So you're putting it in there just as a giant slap to the face, and everyone's like, ha, you know what's happening. They don't suffer. Actually, that's really appreciable because it's actually a great way to set up drama. It's exactly what Shakespeare did in Romeo and Juliet by telling the audience it was a tragedy that would end in blood and then put an entire story after that. It's like, oh yeah, you're going to ignore that up until you know what happens, and it's going to happen. You don't want it to happen, and it'll happen. So it's actually a very well-established technique in a lot of history, and you're just slapping with us in a throwaway line that's actually really well done. Also, I like that they actually edited in Izumi. Yeah, just throwing it out there.
Oh,
I thought they were going to edit him to get him the
my
dick.
asshole is bleeding.
Welcome to womanhood!
All the
Oh!
nonsense. One thing was made clear. Under no circumstances were we allowed to attempt human transmutation. Hey, you wanna...
Try bringing Mom back to life with human transmutation?
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, that's way better than what I was gonna say.
What was he going to say?
Naturally, we tried it anyway.
Yeah! Yeah!
Al lost his entire body. I lost
Honestly,
an
that's
arm,
impressive
a
how long
leg,
he held
and
that
my
screen.
shot at a basketball scholarship.
Really? Really?
I grabbed Al's soul and
He made his
crammed
own
that
short
shit
joke.
into a suit of armor. And went to our neighbors for help. Then 2 people from the military showed up.
Auto mail? Pause it all for a second.
Settle down. What? What in the dick?
What did you do?
Batman?
Sorry about before. Didn't realize all you boys did was commit alchemy's biggest sin. At first I thought you had done something much worse. Hawkeye, get over here!
What is it, sir? What the hell?
They wasted all this ketchup. Look at it! It's on the ground! Ah, disgusting! I was under the impression that
Really? You know, I thought this was going to be one of those abridges where everyone's super smart, but it's super stupid because of it. And then you're doing this joke. I don't even... So Mustang's going to be that idiot? You know what? I'm actually fine with this. I just... Something about ketchup. Important question, though. Hunt's or Heinz? I'm from Pittsburgh. It does matter.
we were going through a nationwide ketchup shortage. Turns out, no,
thank
that's
you.
not actually possible. There's just
Yes, it is.
so many tomatoes.
You're an idiot, Colonel!
Hey, I'm just looking
Well,
out
at
for
least
the
she didn't
little
change
guy.
much.
I am
her.
vigilant and lovely.
What a friggin' dink.
I want to
See?
be you.
When I heard that two people attempted human transmutation, I didn't expect them to be this young, or skilled enough to bond a soul to a suit of armor. But I gotta say, after all that, you look good, kid. You look damn good.
To be
You
fair,
ever
considering
think
how much
about
other people turn
joining
out.
the army? You get to kill people and have access to otherwise restricted resources, like information to help you get your bodies back, or kitchen appliances. Just come by Central
Kitchen
and ask for
appliances?
Colonel Mustang. You should think about it.
You're joking! So what, you're just gonna throw this kid into the military meat grinder?
Yep.
Look at that baby face! He's 7!
A grinder
Oh,
isn't
he's-
a
oh, yeah, he's
standard
only
kitchen
seven.
appliance. That would be a blender, and you can't grind meat with a blender.
I can't tell if he's
Hawkeye,
being serious
how
or
many
joking.
times have I
Probably
told
serious.
this lady you can't grind meat with a blender?
Never.
Yes, you can.
But I just told her.
Once,
Ha! I win.
you don't think you'll join, do you?
He's doing it.
Oh yeah, I gave him a blender.
He actually gave him. They added in a. I want to just take a quick second to say I'm actually appreciating this site. Just take a look at the edit they did here. It's not just that they edited badly. No, they didn't. Apparently it's staying a bit, so I'm just going to hold it till it actually... there we go. They didn't just edit in a blender. They matched the background texture. That's actually something I'm really appreciating right here. Just check that out. It actually fits the texture of the entire background. Not the main character herself, who's superimposed and detailed, but just the semi-glazed layer of the rest of it. That's actually a really cool edit. I really wanted to point out because that's really neat. I know I've been watching Abridged long enough that when you have a really seamless edit that they just add in, it's obvious, but then they take the time to make it fit the actual scene texture. No one does that. Sometimes they can make it look seamless, so even though it's not really there, and it's not part of it, it just looks clean enough that you don't really care too much. No, this is actually textured and retouched to fit. But you can tell they did that because certain parts are super detailed still. I'm actually really impressed by this one edit. Love the eyes still.
Lucky for me, our neighbors are automail engineers.
Is he-
When you're handed
is he
Chekhov's
monologuing?
blender, you damn
No,
best
no, he-
make a
okay,
smoothie with that
never
shit
mind.
before the third act.
Thought he was monologuing while doing that. Oh, that is a hard
Uh-oh.
thing to look at.
We're missing some pieces. Looks like you won't be able to finish your arm.
What?
Use it. Use the blender. Equipped
He used the
with
blender!
my bomb-ass metal limbs, I applied to become
Mustang
a
was
state
useful.
alchemist to get revenge on myself, I guess.
Well,
I'm sure he's not shady at all.
who's this little cutie?
Who's that guy?
You're kidding, right? That's Veer King First Class Major General Bradley, PhD, Esquire.
They're really having fun
Not
with
in
that
my
one, aren't
house,
they?
he isn't.
What?
At ease, man.
Are they going to
I
edit
like
this?
this one. Are you ready to join the military, little man?
Well, Elric,
Okay,
looks
they
like
just
you
skipped over
impressed
him
the
showing
Fuhrer
off.
enough to get accepted into the military. Something
interesting
you
choice
should
there.
know. He gives every state alchemist a code name. Yours is Fullmetal.
Kept
I'm
that.
half metal. That's dumb.
Yeah, I do cool shit with fire, so I got the name the XXX Blaze 420 XXX Alchemist, which, I mean, okay, but like,
Really? Really, Schmuck Squad? I mean, I know the joke is Mustang's that idiot, but did you have to give him that idiot online name? I mean, it fits. It's perfectly in his character. It's making a joke on multiple levels because, one, it's an obvious reference to those dumb children who think, oh my god, this is going to be a super cool name. It's like, oh yeah, sword, fire, explosion, darkness, death. Yeah, it's super cool and a title. And I definitely didn't have those kind of names. And just watching this isn't exactly just reminding me of all the things I've done as a kid. And I'm definitely not just trying to forget because it's definitely not reminding me of that. And I'm not repressing anything as I'm saying this. Yep. Not annoyed because of that. Not at all. Yeah, I'm just going to move on and forget I ever did this.
How'd this guy become Fuhrer?
he called dibs. Anyway, that's not important. I've got a first mission for
I'm
you.
okay with that
There's
one,
a
actually.
man running a church. He's been performing some pretty suspicious miracles.
Gotta love all that
Like what?
training.
You know that thing where you take your thumb with your other hand and you swoop and you take it off?
Yeah?
Yeah, it was wild.
forbidden
There were
miracle.
so many people there, and he wasn't even nervous.
Can't do it.
Hey kid, you look new in town.
Weird.
What?
And
Never saw him before?
vulnerable.
Whoa. Just emotionally. Maybe a little. Yeah.
We're looking.
Wait, that's the voice we're going with for Al? Sorry, I'm just so used to the actual canon being the kid speaking into a fishbowl, and for anyone wondering, that's not a joke. That's literally how, at least in the English dub, they did Al's voice. They had a kid speak into a fishbowl. I cannot speak today. Fishbowl. There's the B. And that's how they record the voice. And honestly, I like the reverb they give you, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think what's throwing me off is he sounds so much older than Al. Ed. God, what is wrong with me? Words today. He just sounds so much older than Ed and more self-confident. Just a few words we heard so far. Granted, sounding more confident than Ed is actually how he sounded already. So just having a more deep voice is really just throwing me off. Overall, I like it because he's going to get so many more jokes as the series goes just because he sounds older and he's so much bigger. I hope they keep the short jokes in there just because it's going to be so much worse if they emphasize the fact that he looks and sounds bigger.
Guy named Cornello.
You mean Father Cornello, the visual prophet?
Visual?
God, I hope not.
He plays his music over our town speakers. They're always on so we can listen to his banging beats.
He's also the best freestyle rapper in town. His jams rattle my taint.
Oh no.
I'm having a good time.
He's making them listen to his mixtape.
Acting so basic, I got my eyes fixed with surgery, LASIK. I'm a respected pillar of the local community. If I murder you, diplo immunity. Not everyone is like you, check your privilege. Wipe your snotty nose, I'm done with your snivelage. You try to diss my hair, but you got no game. I'll turn it
No.
up a notch.
This
Boom, got
can't be
road
real.
game.
Ooh, I feel
That
my
is
taint.
painful.
Get it now.
He managed to rhyme it all and he dropped it well, but
Dear Lord Shady, I've been told that you'll only grant prayers if they rhyme. So, could you
did she just pray to Slim Shady?
the time? I really have to work on these.
Yeah, there's a bald man outside just rapping about nonsense.
Yo, my nickname in college was Vagina Filler. Now I roll up in the hood, Ace Killer.
Someone
That
should
I don't even.
go stop
What?
him.
That would be Father Cornello, the visual prophet.
Why visual? He's
Single-handedly saved
talking.
our town.
Him? Are you sure?
He brought stability and meaning to our lives. Also swagger.
Oh. Well, can we meet him?
I've heard worse.
For shizzle.
Hey, quit
No.
being cooler than Ed. You're making him feel uncomfortable.
What?
Yo, visual prophet, there's some kids.
Why visual? He held that one for a while. I'm actually impressed.
Great. Apologies for the mess.
Did you just kill these people?
Obviously. What do you come here for?
I mean, he did
We
mention
came here for that
community.
philosopher's stone you've got.
What do you kids want a stone for?
I want my limbs
Not
back,
even denying
and
it.
Al wants to become a robot.
Or a judge.
So give us the stone.
Judge. I feel there's a reference there. I'm just missing it.
Overruled. Abstain.
Oh God, that kind of judge. What?
Is that a minigun?
That's a minigun.
Yes, it is.
Emphasis on
Got
mini.
it.
Those skunks have racing stripes. They aren't even that fast.
I meant shoot back for sure.
Moving fast on this one.
I saw inside your armor when you were carrying me.
Oh
what
my.
happened to you guys?
Well, we tried to bring our mother back from the dead. I'd lost a couple of limbs, and I lost
Never
my
liked
entire
that
body.
Your entire body? That's terrible. Where'd it go?
Where do you think? No, genuinely, we looked everywhere. Where do you think it could be?
I love how they're playing this one straight. They're not even being super dramatic about it. They're just like, no, we have no idea.
Little shit.
Oh, please. Tell me how you really feel.
I'm gonna snap that little nigga. You're gonna wrap my little hands around your supple neck and it's gonna be over. Over before you know it.
Gotta say, you're pretty violent, even
Yeah.
for a rapper.
Now, what do you have against rappers?
One is trying to murder me.
Half the time.
I suppose that is a fair point.
Yeah.
Any last requests?
He's oddly.
Yeah, could you send me out
empathetic.
with one of your tight verses? Go on.
No.
Okay, sure. Yo! You already know who it is. It's me!
He's
Your
not good at
boy.
freestyling.
Delve in. This is a character piece. Just so you know. I bring your girl home. To my car. That's where I live. She's like, you got a small penis. And I'm like, okay, just give me a sec. The vibe in this room is entirely off.
I can see why they all reject him now. This is even more painful than
my
before.
lucky trophies aren't in here.
Let me stop you right there. Really cool of you to give it a shot this time without using the Philosopher's Stone's power of improving your rapping ability.
You can do that?
More like the Philosopher's Stone, am I right?
What?
How'd you know?
You're an old, bald, white man. Not a tough solve.
All right, yes, fine. You figured it out.
Philosopher's Stone of
I
rap.
used the stone to enhance my rapping ability. Transmuting that machine gun used the last of its power. So now I'm out of dank beans and rarinera sauce, my man.
Marinara?
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
That's dumb. You're dumb.
I have to
That was
say,
actually the funniest thing I heard
you're
him
pretty
say.
smart for a kid.
You have no idea.
I hate how that works, but at the same time, I love it.
But wait, everyone listening. I want to just tell you. Rap rhymes with fap.
God damn it.
Hello, everyone. It's me, your boy.
And that wasn't really what I was expecting. It's an odd mix of both extremes. It's super serious in some parts. They got Ed going full on monologue in the beginning and just doing a very straight, steady delivery over things that are both insanely bad, insanely stupid, over the top bad. Mostly I'm just referencing everything about losing the arm. Still just the same monotone voice, just going through it like he's just talking and he's really tired. And it gets the voice across and it gets the tone across. And it's the exact same kind of tone that the opening of, I think, both shows had in the narration. just to get across, this is what happened. It's not good. We're not going to like it. We're not going to raise our voices because we know just getting it across is enough to get the emotion of the scene. But at the same time, they're doing that for just the freaking blender. I've been watching a lot of Battlestar Galactica. Toasters are in the head. Also, maybe a certain guy whose name I can now say toaster. I'm just saying the word toaster because I can say the word toaster. Yes, I'm still annoyed about that. So I'm actually really okay with this. It's both super serious and really treat the characters straightforward, smart, intelligent, and thoughtful. So Ed and Al. And then they went also at the same time full ment characterizations with Fuhrer, Bradley to a smaller extent, and Mustang. Hawkeye is actually almost identical to canon. If anything, she's more restrained. She didn't shoot anyone. Granted, that's because I don't think they had the shots at this point in time to do that. Will they do it later as the story advances and they have more character material to work from where it does have her using guns? Or will they go back to the original series and use that to bring it forward? I mean, sure, why not? I don't know, and I'm actually okay with anything at this point because they did a really great job. They had both forms of abridging on different characters, and that's actually more unique than you think because normally you don't have the ment characterization of some characters alongside the super hardcore joke characters who are, well, basically as Ed and Al were treated as the main characters. They were the straight men who just happened to do stupid shit that was funny. And then there was Mustang, who was, well, I should probably explain. When I say ment, I mean insane, characterized bullshit. Again, if you haven't seen either Code Ment or Null Alchemist, just go watch those. They're great examples of ment entertainment. And just maybe rest a while. Don't do heavy lifting. It's highly advised not to do anything important afterwards because you'll be cracking stupid jokes. Or as I call it, normally for me, so it doesn't really affect anything. Yeah, it's a detriment. But I just like this. They had both characterizations. The one thing I'm surprised about, though, is that they missed or specifically cut out the entire scene of Fuhrer Bradley cutting the shaft off Ed's spear. Wow, you know, when I say it like that, he slipped the tip. You know, I'm not going to think of a metaphor here. He did something very badass and walked away as if it was a thing and only left the main character to realize it after he had exited the scene. That's what happened in canon. This one, he's just like, I like him. Emphasizing Bradley as more of a joke character, which is why he thinks he's more of a ment, because he's just kind of that shallow level stupid, which a lot of ment characters are. And that's interesting to me because in canon, he's, well, at least this canon, depending on how much spoilers you want, so maybe spoilers here, a homunculus, and not the most powerful, but it's still a pretty strong one, because all homunculus were pretty strong. And just treating him as the idiot savant in charge, maybe not even a savant, just an idiot in charge, right off the bat, de-emphasizing the military, I like this take because it's very different from how everyone else, canon included, treats him. Also, the fact that they just got through the opening episode really fast changed the entire thing up to being about rap game. Acknowledging the Philosopher's Stone as being more than just physical transmutation, but actual ability enhancement is actually just something I minor league kind of really like. Yeah, honestly, I like this. Also, Toaster, that entire blending job, I know I already talked about it, but god damn, did that look beautiful. It looked good. So if you haven't already, just go hit it up. It was freaking awesome. There is a link down below to the original video. The Schmuck Squad did a great job on this one. It was really well edited, really well voice acted. The writing was great. The delivery of deadpan when they needed versus Mustang's over-the-top bravado, stupid assholery was great. I want to see where this goes because it's just reminding me of all the different tropes among different characters that I really want to see. And it's just a nice mix of different abridged styles that seem to work together really well in this variation. Again, hit up the link. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.